Hey everyone, I'm Mitchell.
And I'm Amanda.
And you're listening to the Happily Ever After podcast. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Happily Ever After podcast. It is episode 28. And we have a really exciting episode today and a lot of fun things to kind of catch you up on from this past week. So just want to welcome you back and thank you so much for joining us. How are you doing?
Oh, great. It's 9:49 at night.
Yeah, I was about to
It's one
say.
of the earlier ones.
Yeah. How's your energy level today?
Just great.
I mean, better than
when we start at 11. Yes.
Yes. That's what I was hoping for.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you feel like you're ready to bring
Well,
it?
it was supposed to be an earlier night.
It was.
And then it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we did some fun things tonight.
We did.
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Right? Thank you guys for being here. Hope you're having a great week. Maybe it's the start of your week. Maybe you're listening to this, I don't know, at the end of your week. But wherever it is, thanks for joining in. Thank you for taking the time to listen to our podcast. We really appreciate it. We appreciate all your support. And speaking of support, we have a new Patreon member today.
It's really exciting.
Yes, it is. It's actually really exciting. We got a new Patreon member last week. We have a new Patreon member this week. And her name is Kayla Fuller. So welcome, Kayla, to our Patreon page. Thanks for supporting us and everything that we do. It means a lot to us. And if you guys want to support us, you can hop on over to our Patreon page. So patreon.com/happilyeverafter, or you can find the link in our show notes below, or if you're on YouTube in the details below, you can find it all there. Come over to the fun side. Join and support us there. Or you can always support us on all of our social media, like YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Hey, you can join it. We're blowing up on TikTok now. We're blowing up over there, so come on.
Plus, I really like the Patreon episodes. They're a little more unhinged.
They are. Yes, and we're going to keep them.
I think that they're also more unhinged because we're so Delulu, because it's usually recorded at 1 a.m.
Yeah. So you get really just off the walls and not as structured, just kind of we're hanging out.
There's never any notes.
No.
Or what is it called?
Bonus
Patreon
show.
Episodes.
Yeah. That's how unhinged it is.
Yeah. There's just never any notes for it. We just sort of bounce it off each other.
Tons of fun. And we're already kind of casually, I wish you guys could see us, but we're just casually sitting on the couch. We started the podcast and we're we want it to be very casual and just more of a conversation versus a very structured and, I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of podcasts out there that are too structured.
Yeah. Well, yeah. We did start at the kitchen table. And then we were brain blast. Let's go sit on the couch.
Let's hang out.
Do you know what Brain Blast is from? Do you remember that?
Jimmy Neutron.
Yeah.
Brain Blast.
Love Jimmy Neutron.
Do the voice, but yeah. Can you do the voice?
No.
Let's hear it.
No.
Moving
on?
Catch that on the bonus show.
Yeah, right.
Give them what they want.
Yeah, right. I'll take a whole bottle of wine to even try to get that out of me.
All right. So hop on over to the Patreon, support us over there, and you can hear Amanda do the Jimmy Neutron Brain Blast.
Wow.
You heard it here, folks.
That's what we're advertising now?
That's what we're advertising.
What level Patreon is that going to have to be?
The top tier. Speaking of Patreon, though, we did start our Discord last week, and it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of people join and watch along our YouTube video, our premiere, and just come in and chat. And we're doing those on Sundays at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
For now.
Yeah, for now. We might make some adjustments later, and we'll discuss that and send that message out and some options out to all you guys on Instagram and on a Patreon to kind of see what time works best. But it's a great time.
It was really funny though. Last week, you had to go back to work, and me and Ashley and Emma were the last ones on there. And I was like, I'll just call you on Messenger, because we always Facebook Messenger, call each other once a week, and we haven't in a while. So I was like, I'll just call you. We just continued talking for another hour.
Yeah,
it was a lot of fun.
Last week I had to work. It was unfortunate, but this week I don't. I don't think so. No, I don't. Right?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think so. I'm clear. So I'll be able to hop on and have the whole time. So come join us over there. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to start doing these. This is, I know I'm speaking a lot about Patreon, but we're going to do weekly chats. Even after our YouTube premieres end, we're trying to figure out a time that works best for everyone to do a weekly chat. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. So you can get the link to our Discord on our Patreon page. The last way you can support us is hopping over to give us a 5-star review on Apple. That honestly means a lot to us as well. It really, truly helps other people find our show. I can't explain how much giving a 5-star review on Apple Podcast really means. It's truly, truly one of the best things you can do. So please, if you have the time, hop on over. I feel like a used car salesman right now. But
I was literally just thinking about that.
Yeah, but we haven't got one in like 2 weeks or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
And then this goes for all of the podcasts you listen to, not even just ours. If you're listening to others and you like what they do and you love listening, you listen every week, it really means a lot to them by just going over, and you don't even have to write a comment. We love getting the comments. That way we can say it here on our next episode. But just being able to give that 5-star helps their podcast out so much.
No, you know what's terrible?
What?
I still have not given a review to Demois, and every week I listen to it, and every week she's like, oh, please go leave a 5-star, and I never do. Every week I never do.
You get so caught up, you're listening to a podcast, maybe you're driving, maybe you're at work, maybe you're doing something, you're like, I'll do it, and I get busy, and you forget, and it's easy to do. And
how do you do it though?
How do you do it? So you open up your Apple Podcast app if you have an iPhone, or
I'm genuinely asking because I actually don't know.
Yeah, so I mean, I can tell you she's being honest. This is not a segue. You open up your podcast app. If you don't have an Apple phone, if you have an Apple ID,
found it. It's all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, you find the page, the podcast that you like, and you scroll all the way to the bottom. And there's a little section where it says ratings and reviews. It says tap to rate, and you can tap it, and then it'll ask you if you want. At the very bottom, you can write a little review as well. So there you go. Did I help you? Are you writing one for Demois right now?
Well, I'm not writing one, but I did give her a 5-star.
Nice.
Love Demois. Finally, now I don't feel bad listening to her podcast every week. And it's like, give a 5-star review. And it's like, whoops, I'm asking for the same thing. And I haven't done it. Well, and I feel like a real fan.
Now you're a real fan.
Thank you.
Congrats.
Thanks for walking me through that.
Yeah, hopefully I walk some other people through it.
They literally just scroll all the way down. You go to the show and then you scroll all the way down.
Yeah, that's how you find it. Okay, let's get going into today's episode. We're going to be talking a lot about Disney again. If you're a family and you're listening, this is the right spot. If you're not a family and you're just a Disney person, you're in the right spot. Really excited to talk about the parks. We're going to be sharing our experiences today. And I can't wait to deep dive into our most recent Disney trip and kind of what the day we're up to in the park and our series that we're premiering on YouTube. But first, let's talk about our week. What's been going on in your world?
It was St. Patrick's Day this week.
Yeah, it was. And we're like one of the only ones who celebrate.
When did we record the last one?
We recorded it last Saturday.
Okay, yes. So St. Patty's Day. Since my birthday is 5 days away from St. Patrick's Day, when I was little, my grandmother's house was on a busy road, and they used to have the parade every year that goes by her house. And so my family would all gather. We are Irish. Well, mostly Irish. And we would all gather and hang out at grandmother's house and watch the parade. And then everyone would have a cake and sing happy birthday to me. So I kind of thought that the parade was for me. I just love St. Patty's Day, though. We make corned beef. I don't like cabbage, so we do Brussels sprouts instead. And then we do potatoes, rye bread. I did not make Irish soda bread this year, and I cannot find it in Tennessee. Not at a grocery store. In New Jersey, it's in the grocery stores. Cannot find it here.
It's so...
I was going to make it, but Stella woke up just as I put Jackson down for their naps. So they had opposite nap schedules that day. I was like, it's not happening. It was not happening, but that's okay. Dinner was great. We had the house decorated, and we put green food dye in our beer. It
was fantastic.
Which was really good. And we ended the night with a Irish coffee.
Yeah,
you didn't like it.
I'm not a fan of Irish coffee.
You're not a fan of whiskey.
No. Ugh.
That's
I
your
could
problem.
taste it right. Oh no,
Yeah.
I could taste it right
I
now.
know. It's delicious.
I'm making a face.
Jameson is great. Anyway, that was St. Patrick's Day. It was a lot of fun, actually.
It was. We had my whole family and my sister and her boyfriend over. So we got to get to know him a little bit better too.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that day.
Yeah, it was really a lot of fun, actually.
Yeah.
Next up is my sourdough starter.
How's that been going?
It's great. I love her.
Listen, I think we got a lot of people following along on Instagram right now.
Really?
There's a lot of people that are like checking out your every day and you're a sourdough and you've been talking about the name. Yeah. So like,
I don't think the last 2 days I give a hint on the name because I'm kind of posting it late at night because you're supposed to feed her like every 24 hours. And I started it at like 8, 9 o'clock at night. So that's when I feed it. And then I just kind of forget to take a picture or whatever. But it's going really well. I'm very proud of it. I've been looking up a lot of stuff and reasons why it does things. And it's cool. I'm really excited. Like the first few days, it was like really thick. And I was like, oh, it's not going to do anything. And then it started like really thinning out and like growing. And I was like, whoa, this is like a real sourdough starter. So I'm excited. Hopefully soon I will be able to make like bread.
Yeah.
Once it's like active.
So if you want to follow along, see how that's going, hop on over to that.
I know it's like trendy. Like a lot of people are doing sourdough now, but everyone does it different. Everyone adds their own inclusions. Everyone bakes it different. So
we include everyone. Yeah. Everyone who wants to check out Instagram.
I knew you were going to say something about inclusions because you don't really know what that is. But I'm following, I guess she's on TikTok. I follow her on Reels. I think her @ is okay cool Gigi. I love her. And I've been following her for like over a year. And I finally decided to start my own. I'm really, really excited about it.
So hop on over to the gram.
Yeah. Once she becomes an active starter, I think I will reveal her name. And her name was a early introductory baby name that Molly came up with when I was like a day old, pregnant with Stella.
Yes.
It was cool.
We talked about it in our baby name episode on Patreon.
Oh, did we?
We did.
Yeah.
So if you are a Patreon member, hop on over to that episode. And you might get a little hint from there.
It's one of the names.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. I was like, I feel like it has to be one of them. And then I went with it.
It's pretty cool.
So sourdough's exciting. Jackson got a like spaceship looking, rocket ship looking tent, like play tent for his birthday from my cousin. And she was like, I thought you were going to kill me. And I was like, nah, I don't care. He's a kid. But I did not love it in my living room. So I moved some stuff over in Jackson's room and put it in his room. And then he told me that he wanted to sleep with the stars. So it was so cute. And he had like a beanbag chair in there and he didn't want to sleep on that. He just wanted to sleep on the floor, which I was like, that's not comfy. But he was like, no, it's fine. So he would stick his head out of the front of the tent. And his poor long little legs were kind of scrunched up behind him. But I gave him a blanket. I gave him a pillow. He had his stuffies. And the first night he lasted like maybe an hour, hour and a half. And I told him if he wanted to go back into bed, he could. And he did. And then he kind of called me. He was like, Mom, come tuck my feet in. I was like, oh my God, can you just go to sleep? And then the second night he wants to try again. And he called me for something. I don't remember what it was. And then I was like, how about we just go back into bed? And he was like, yeah, that's a good idea. So ever since then, he has not tried to sleep in it again. But it's cute. He really loves it, so I'm happy with it. And the beanbag, it's a good place for the beanbag chair to live.
Yeah, he goes in there and talks about the planets because you can see the planets.
Yeah,
on it too. So it's really cool. Yeah.
Stella has been just everything. She has been.
That's the best way to describe it.
Literally. We love that little girl more than anything, but she is chaos in a very tiny package.
Well, she's you, so
that's very true.
I don't think people. Okay, this sounds so bad. You're not chaos. You're just New Jersey chaos. Mm-hmm. I don't think people know you that well.
No. I don't show like who I really am on like our media, really.
Yeah, I think the podcast has been a good platform for people to get to know you a little bit better.
Yeah.
But she is you.
Yeah, she is.
She is just...
And it's scary.
Yeah.
So she's 8.5 months now. And she started sitting at 5 months, crawling at 7 months, and pulling to stand and cruising on furniture at 8 months. So she's kind of like, she's trying to stand on her own, like without holding on to anything. Like she'll let go, like wobble for a second and then kind of go back down. But she's really working on it. She's standing up in her crib and doing like all the things. And oh man.
What did she do yesterday? Or was that today?
It was
I think
today.
that was today.
She climbed up the stairs.
Yeah. Time for
So
the
we need
gates
to
to
put the
come
gate back up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the gate at the top of the stairs is up, thankfully, but the one at the bottom of the stairs has to go back up.
That's crazy.
She'll climb and crawl on anything and anyone, specifically Jackson. Yeah, she's doing it. And it's chaos. And she wants everything that Jackson has and nothing that's hers, meaning she wants everything that she's not supposed to put in her mouth. It's just a lot. It's a lot of refereeing. She wants to do everything that he's doing. And she's also eating everything except for baby food. Hates baby food.
Hates it.
Hates it. She just wants like real human food. And it kind of scares me. We didn't do baby-led weaning with Jack. Mitchell's also terrified of our kids choking. And I think he'd be really scared of some of the stuff I do with Stella during the day.
Yeah, that's my biggest fear is like choking.
But she's like, I mean, I know, I don't think it's like a learned thing or whatever, but she just hasn't choked and she hasn't gagged and there has not been a scare with her. I don't know. I'm not like, trying to be like, oh, she's so good, she can't whatever. But so far, she has not. She's been really good with whatever she does eat and put in her mouth. And we're trying to give her like the right sized things. So it's kind of crazy. But she also didn't like bananas and now she's loving bananas. It's like, I don't know, it's weird.
That is weird. But it's a good thing.
Yeah. And with Jack, we didn't give him meat right away because we were kind of weirded out. And with Stella, she's literally eating anything.
She had pork tonight.
She loves fish sticks. Loves fish sticks. I take the breading off and she just gobbles it down. Loves it. She was eating whole green beans tonight. It's crazy.
Yeah. She's my little food monster.
She is a foodie. Yeah. But anyway, that's our Stella update. She's wild. And we love her.
Yeah.
And she's very loud.
Very loud.
And we cannot even change her. On like literally like it's always like a little joke. It's like, oh yeah, like changing like a baby over 6 months. She's like, you can't even get one sock on her and she's rolled over and sitting up already. And you're like, can you not?
She's so aggressive with it.
So aggressive and she gets so mad.
Yeah. She's
like you flip her back over and she gets so mad. I feel like every time I pick her up from like a kneeling position to put her back down, I feel like I'm like body slamming her every time. I'm like, and stay down this time. And you put the strap on her and she just rolls around right underneath the strap. Like there is no stopping her.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
That's your baby.
That's my baby. But it's exciting to like see. And it's exciting to see Jack like try to play with her and her try to play with him. It's been really sweet.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done talking. I'm going to drink my tea now. Thank you.
Okay, you go drink your tea. What kind of tea you got?
Just decaf, black tea with milk.
In your 2025, my 2025 Disney mug?
Yours?
Yes?
Excuse you. Isn't this the like play in the parks or something like that? Wasn't that the collection?
I think so.
Play in the parks, I think.
Something like that. I love it.
I do too.
I know you're using it. So I don't have much. We watched Zootopia 2 tonight. Some of it we haven't finished. And it's great so far. It's really funny. Jackson was laughing at a lot of things. We pulled out the couch bed. We made popcorn. It was a really good time. I posted on Instagram kind of the transition. And before I posted that, we were watching Zootopia 2. Carl was like, he instantly figured it out. I'm like, dang, that's pretty good. Figuring it out that quickly. But Zootopia 2, awesome so far. And then last thing I have really, just to kind of wrap everything up, I just want to talk. We already talked about it already, is our Discord. We talked about it. We did last week. It was a lot of fun, and we're going to be doing it again this week. So that's really all I have for my week as well. Let's hop on over to what we've kind of planning and what we're doing for our next Disney trip before we get into our main topic for today. I had this thought and I told you, and I said, don't look in the notes. I just want to toss it on the podcast here and get your response and your thoughts. Have you looked at it now?
No.
You really?
Mm-mm.
Okay. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Would you consider an after hours event?
Probably not.
Okay. Let me entice you.
I don't want to have to pay more.
Well,
for the park that we're already going to.
But what if, okay, hear me out, you could enter at 7 o'clock. It was Epcot, because that's actually the only one. It's on September 16th. That's the only one that was available for us. It's $125 a person at Epcot. Not too bad. 7 o'clock to 12:30. Guardians is available.
Doesn't that just sound like extra magic hours?
It is.
And we always do it at Epcot?
Yes, we always do it at Epcot. But hold on. Let me continue. Hold on. You haven't heard the best thing yet.
Popcorn.
You get free popcorn, free ice cream. You get free Cokes and drinks and things like that. And then they also have like Disney characters, like rare characters that come out. Plus, here's the big topper, is like, it's completely dead. Like, there's not that many people.
Yeah, but we always end up at Epcot more than any other park, and we always get everything there done, except for Figment.
I know, but what if we just did whatever we wanted over and over again and get 8 ice cream bars?
Then I think I would throw up.
I know, but we could.
Wow, that does not sound like a plan to me. Thank you for the gauging my interest. But,
yeah.
I know it doesn't sound appealing to me, especially not for Epcot.
What would sound appealing to you? Magic Kingdom Studios?
Yeah,
Magic Kingdom. None of these parks were available, other than just Epcot was available for when we're going. Magic Kingdom, I think, was like $155 or $165.
Okay, so listen. If we weren't going during Halloween time, and we were not already planning on doing Not So Scary / Halloween Horror Nights, then I would consider it.
Okay.
Because an empty park and free food and characters, like, it is appealing. But we're already doing a ticketed event.
Yeah,
maybe
I know.
Too. So.
But what if someone just gave you tickets for free and they said go? Would you do it?
Yeah, of course I would.
Okay.
But the tickets and the money better not come out of my husband's wallet.
So if it just magically showed up on my Disney Experience account and I'm like, I don't know how it got there.
It's not for free if you're buying it. I think you're misunderstanding.
It's free. It's on our account. I don't know how I got there.
I mean, everything is free for me considering I don't have an income. But I don't think it works that way, baby.
Well, maybe just something will happen.
Okay, but then, like, are the kids with us? Because if the kids are with us, then we're not going to be doing the rides that we love over and over and over. And if the kids are not with us, they're not going to go to bed at 7 o'clock.
Well, I was thinking it'd probably be without the kids. Maybe with the kids, but I was
then we're not
without.
going into the park at 7 o'clock then, because we're going to be putting the kids down. So we're not going to be taking advantage of that.
It does start at 9:30 is when it starts.
Yeah, but you can get into the park early.
Yeah, true.
And it's not like we're not going to buy a park ticket that day.
Yeah, probably not. It'd be definitely extra.
Yeah, so it'd be like 2 tickets.
Yeah. If it's free, though.
Mitchell. I really would rather spend my money on Horror Nights than that.
What if you could have both?
What if it's not coming from your wallet?
If it's not, that's what I'm saying. What happens if...
Who is paying for this?
I don't know. Maybe someone kindly gifts us after hours events.
So if next week it's just me on the podcast, you know that Mitchell went ahead and bought those tickets.
Where's Mitchell? He's taking a vacation for a while.
Vacation.
Yeah. Okay. No, I agree with the money aspect of it. When
$125 is a lot.
Yeah, when we're budgeting and talking about park tickets and stuff. But I And I agree with all that. I'm more thinking of like if I have the money, or I do think like it would be good if we're not doing a Mickey's Not So Scary, if like that's a replacement extra hours event.
Yeah.
But it's really enticing to do it after, like, just not having anyone in the park. It very much reminds me of the Extra Magic Hours event. You know,
Right.
when it wasn't, because like even the extended evening hours are, the parks are kind of full
crowded,
still.
yeah.
But like the Extra Magic Hours, you could go and do whatever ride you wanted over and over and over and over and over again.
Well, see, like the funny thing about this is that I'm more willing to spend more money on Not So Scary. No food is free besides candy, and it's more crowded
For the same amount of time, essentially.
for the same amount of time, and there's a bunch of shows and fireworks that I'm also trying to get to, so I'm not doing every ride over and over and over again.
That's actually crazy. When you think about it like that, your money's worth is better off.
Way better off spent
At
at
an
an
after
after
hours.
hours.
Maybe if you didn't have kids, but maybe if you did, maybe if your kids love rides,
Yeah.
it might be a better option for
Yeah.
you just to
Or
spend
it's
the
a
money
good date
there.
night.
A good date night, yeah. If you would like to support this adventure for
My
us.
God, please don't beg people for money. I'm going to die. I'm going to hide under my heated blanket and suffocate.
No. But yeah.
It's just like, what? Oh my gosh. What was that? There was a singer after like the Grammys who like tweeted her location and was like, buy me Domino's pizza. Did you see that?
No, but
Who
I'm not opposed to that either.
And like
But-
everyone was like, what? Hello? You were
I-
just at like an award show. Like, why would you like ask your fans to buy you pizza? Like, you can obviously afford Domino's.
Listen, I would ask my fans to buy me a Papa John's. That's expensive. Let's be real here. Papa John's is expensive pizza now, so not everyone can afford Papa John's
Wow.
pizza.
I love that sentiment.
So if you see after hours event tickets on our My Disney Experience next week, plus Papa John's being delivered to the house, you know I'm getting taken care of.
Getting taken care of. Wow. And if I show up in an all new Lululemon wardrobe at Disney, I'm being taken care of.
Very true. Very true.
Also, I am though.
Yeah, so okay. Kind of exactly where I thought you'd be. Kind of where I thought you'd be.
That's scary
What?
because your mind should be changed. Like, you know what? It's not worth it. You're right.
No, I'm just saying, like, your response is what I thought it would be.
Oh, wow. Sorry for being so predictable. I'll be
It's
more of
okay.
a wild card next time.
Hopefully, a wild card saying, "Yeah, let's do it.
Wow.
Let's waste the money right now.
That's
Let's
pretty
spend the
wild.
money." That is wild.
I could waste some money at Target and not bat an eye.
See, think about that. Your next Target trip, instead of spending 125 there, you could just say, "I'll just put this towards an after hours event."
That's actually not a bad idea.
Yeah.
But some of the stuff that I get from Target is like stuff for the kids or like organizing things or
Yeah.
like
And some
a new
stuff
jar
is
for my sourdough starter.
Yeah, and some stuff is, well, I got a couple of things from the dollar section. It's like, well, how many things? Well, I got 5, and they're $5 each.
Yeah. I got to get something for Jackson and Stella and Miles and Carter and yeah, they
yeah.
all need it.
And then it's like, yeah,
I
spent-
love to give gifts. I love
She's a
to
gift
take
giver.
care of other people. I love to like be thoughtful and think of other people and what they would really like. It's my favorite thing ever.
Yeah.
I spend way more money on other people than I do on myself, like exponentially.
You do.
And I don't even have any
And
money
you know
to spend.
what?
It's all your
That's why
money.
we get along so well, because I spend more money on you than
Oh no, you spend a lot of money on yourself. Let's pump the brakes real quick there, buddy.
Oh, this is what marriage of let's see, going on 7 years.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're boring them. Let's
Yeah.
get on.
All right,
let's get
let's
on
move
with
on.
it. I'm sorry, guys. Okay, let's get to it. If you've been following along our YouTube premiere series every Sunday, we've been sharing our 2025, I almost said 24, but 25 vacation at Disney World. It was in September. It's been so great, and we will continue to premiere this every week. Again, you can join us on Patreon where you'll find the link to our Discord. I know that's kind of here to there, but you can chat with us every week and watch live with us. It's a lot of fun. And we're just kind of recapping and giving you more insight and details about that day. And today, after you guys just hopefully watched yesterday, we were at Animal Kingdom. We started morning at Animal Kingdom. So,
can I roast you real quick?
Yeah, you can roast me.
That first bullet point is not a coherent sentence.
Oh, I know.
I noticed I didn't take hardly any pics this Disney trip.
Yeah, that's my first bullet point. That's a good Tennessee first sentence.
That is a really good Tennessee first sentence. I didn't take hardly any. I'm like, what is that?
I literally wrote this late last night. We were in bed. Okay.
Wasn't that late?
Yeah. 11:30.
That's not late.
Yeah, so
we start podcasts after 11:30.
Yeah, I know. We're lucky. We're lucky to get through those.
Yeah.
But this is true. When I was doing the thumbnails and when I've been doing like our weekly posts and stuff, I'm like, let me see what I can post from our trip this week. And I'm like, oh, I forgot. I didn't take any photos.
Hardly didn't take any pictures.
Hardly didn't take any. Yeah.
I'm going to open up a Reese's cup real quick.
Oh my gosh. Crinkle.
Crunch. Okay.
Are you hungry?
Yes.
Oh man. Yeah, I'm really, past trip, we've talked about a little bit before. Are you eating it with a wrapper?
No, I'm peeling it back.
Okay.
My fingers are going to get yucky.
Oh man. Okay, I'm going to move on. I didn't take many photos.
Yeah.
I usually do. I usually take hundreds of photos.
Of the scenery?
No. Of other stuff. You, Jack. But I didn't take like much of anything at all.
Yeah.
Like even scenery, I didn't take anything.
Yeah. You don't have time to.
I didn't have time to. We were just hands full, so busy. And
it's like, I feel so bad, like, placing blame on Stella. You know? Because it's like, oh, because we had her. Oh, because we had her. But like, I don't think like you always think you're going to handle it right. You always like think you're doing the right thing. You know? Okay,
yeah.
Like, on like a little like sub bullet point. Like, you always think you're going to do the right thing. You always think you're trying to do the right thing. But sometimes it takes a while to, like, figure that out. Like, how it took us a while to figure out that she's happier in the car seat than she is in the stroller. Like, stuff like that. Like, okay, how here, for a while, we were giving her bottles after her naps because we thought she'd be eating more after her naps. We did that for, like, a month. And she was eating way less and waking up way more at night. And then we started feeding her before her naps again. Like, it's just like you always think you're doing the right thing and you have such good intentions behind everything you do. And then it just like doesn't go to plan sometimes. And that's how this whole Disney trip went. And it was so frustrating because like you think you're doing the right thing and then you're not. And like by the time you go to change it or fix something, it's too late. You only have a week.
Yeah.
And like, we changed the car seat thing in the middle of the trip, but we were still baby wearing her a lot. Like there was still like so much stuff. And like we didn't figure out the whole like, when we're at the baby care center, I pump, she gets fed, she gets changed. Like the whole like care all needs to happen at the same time. We didn't figure that out until the last day. Yeah. And that's where we really messed up because we were stopping so much. There wasn't time we missed out on so many rides, so many experiences, so many moments. And we didn't get to take pictures because it was always, we got to do this. And then we have to feed her. We got to do this and we got to change her. We got to do this. And then I have to pump, but she's sleeping, but she's napping, but we have to do this. Like there was so much chaos and like, you always think you're doing the right thing. And like, I hate that. Because I don't want to look back on the trip and be like, well, you know, we had Stella, so it was bad. We had Stella, so we couldn't do this, so we didn't do that. But like, just like the reality of it is like, you always have good intentions, but you just never know how the trip is going to go. It could have gone great, or it could have gone the way that it went.
Yeah, and my biggest two suggestions for you guys, if you're listening, if you have kids, the first is to listen to podcasts, hopefully like ours, that can help navigate you around what your first experience may be with kids down there at this age or multiple kids, and just kind of get your like mindset right and like puts you in thinking
Lower your expectations.
Yeah, lower your expectations and thinking like, how am I going to execute this? And my second thing is, this is a really big one, is if you can go out for all day, maybe to a park, maybe you have a theme park near you or a zoo or a water park, or just being out all day with your kids, do it. And that kind of gets you in the mindset of like everything it's going to take, what things you're going to need, how the kids are going to nap, how they're going to do.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, just like, and do it a couple times like before you do your trip, so you can kind of work out the kinks of like how, just everything, like how they're going to respond, how you're going to respond to them, your resources that you have, how you're going to look for your resources. I just think that's going to be the best option in preparing for a Disney trip, because you spend a lot of money, you want it to be perfect, go into it as much as you can, or prepare it as much as you can. And you're still going to go down there. You're still going to make mistakes. Your first time with kids, like it's a lot. It's a lot to handle. Even if you're like with us, we've been to the parks many times. We've worked there for many years. We know all the tips and tricks. We know how to navigate it. But it's a different animal when you have kids and it's hot and hungry. And this kid wants this.
And every age of kid is different. Like we went down when Jack was 8 months, so he was as old as Stella is right now, and like completely different trip.
Yes.
Than going down with Stella when she was 12 weeks.
Absolutely.
If you think you know, you don't. And then if you think you don't know anything, then you really don't know anything. Because it's tough. It's hard. It's hard to go with kids. But like, so like I hate to like be like, oh, well, we didn't take pictures because of Stella, but like it wasn't because of her. It was because going as a family of 4 for the first time is just difficult.
It is. It is. But it's still a great experience. You're going to have a lot of memories.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk about.
Yeah. So
it's not a negative thing.
No.
We're just trying to help. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes, that's where we're at. So going on to our morning at Animal Kingdom, I think I covered enough about the pictures. But getting on for our start, we were trying to get everyone awake. I started vlogging, I think it was around like 8:15 in the morning or so.
Yeah, I had to wake Jackson up.
Yeah. Getting the kids dressed, getting them out the door and ready. This is where the whole planning dining reservations with your kid, especially early in the morning, is difficult, in my opinion.
Yeah.
We planned for a 9 o'clock. I know you have a talking point coming up about this, so I don't want to like over talk you on this, but we had a 9 o'clock reservation, and the expectation was we would have plenty of time to get the kids up, ready, out the door, and over there. And that's just not the case. It was just difficult. We got the kids ready. We got them dressed. We one thing we like to do though before we like for every Disney trip is kind of get them not matching outfits, but like matching to the park. Yeah. Like themed to the park. So that was a lot of fun. We got them both in like themed stuff.
Yeah. Me and Stella were in matching cheetah print. Again, I got to roast you on this thing. Cheetah. There's an H at the end.
I know it's misspelled. It's in red. I just didn't feel like changing it either.
It's hilarious. Yeah. Yes. So we were in matching cheetah print. So we were in the park by 9:27. Our reservation was at 9. They never gave us a problem there. Like we went in, we checked in, we waited like maybe 10 minutes, and we got sat like pretty quickly. It goes back to like you think you know, and then you really don't. And it's just so difficult because you think, okay, well, the kids wake up early anyway. Jackson's up by 7:30 every single day here. Same with Stella.
Yeah.
Like even when she was out little, she was up by like 7:30 every day. Like we knew what time she was going to get up. We just thought we'd all get up and get ready. But do you know how sluggish you are in the morning when you've taken care of a baby multiple times at night? And how comfy those Disney beds are. And how nice it is to just like, you grab her and you come sit in bed and you just sit. Like we're not sleeping with her. Yeah. We just sit and we watch Mickey shorts and we're like, we have so much time to get ready.
Yep.
and we sit and we hang out and we yap for a little bit. And then we get up and we're like, oh my God, the backpack's not packed. We got to go. And we have to get Jackson up. We have to get everyone dressed. But Stella's going to need a bottle. And then we didn't make any of the bottles for today. And I didn't wash anything. And now I have to put the bottles together. And now I have to count how many bottles I need to put in the bag. And then my pumps aren't washed. And I have to go and like chaos.
And okay, good.
You're not packing the bag the night before either, because it's 1:00 in the morning by the time we get home every night, and everyone else is trying to sleep around us, and we're just like, it's chaos. And everything we need is in our room where the kids are sleeping.
You brought up a really good point about Jack too. He usually wakes up at 7:30, but guess what happens when you put you send your kids through the parks, whether they're there all day or not, but just like being out in the sun and playing, they're going to be more tired. Mm-hmm. And Jackson was not waking up. I don't think there was any day he woke up at 7:30.
I don't think so.
We had to wake him up, I think, every single day.
Yeah. Remember that time in our 2024 trip where he slept in until like 9:30, 10 o'clock?
Yes.
And we woke him up and we thought it was going to be a cute little wake up, and he wailed. He was so tired. He just cried. We were like, ooh.
Yeah.
I was not making it to the vlog.
Yeah. Nope. Leave that one out. So give yourselves even more time. I think I mentioned on one vlog, it's like, if you give yourself an hour and a half, then like give yourself an extra hour.
Yeah.
Like add on like an extra hour, 30 minutes, 45 minutes, somewhere around there.
Literally.
To an hour. Yeah.
So it was our first time at Tusker House.
It was
like a quick decision for us to make last year. And we were talking about character breakfasts and what we're going to do. We've really been wanting to do some character breakfasts in the parks, because the last 3 that we've done have all been at hotels. And we've heard everyone talk about Tusker House, so this is what we chose to do. It was great. Highly recommend it. Food was delicious. Atmosphere was great. Nothing like mega outstanding to me. I am really a big fan of family style, and this was like buffet. But pretty good. I mean, everything was great. Definitely better than Cape May. I loved everything. And Jackson had pog juice, which you kept saying in the vlog and put in our notes. It was his first time having pog juice.
I know.
You're not right on that one.
I know. When did he have pog juice before?
We went to Ohana's.
Yes.
2024.
You are correct.
Thank you.
I don't know why I can remember it in that moment.
Yeah.
But yes, he
loved it.
I literally am sitting here and I can see him right here drinking the pog juice. So you're
Thank
right.
you. Actually, was it 2023, not 2024?
2023, you're right.
Yeah, 2023.
Yeah, it was 2023.
But I wonder if he had pog juice when we went to Cape May.
He probably did have pog juice.
I think they have it at like almost every sit down, right?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right.
He doesn't have juice a lot though, and when he does, it's usually orange juice, and he loves it. So he had a good time with that. My phone is also at 10% right now, and my charger does not reach over here, so I'm just gonna like close it off. You're gonna have to like
you better put that thing on low battery mode.
It is. You're gonna have to like wave me over when it's my turn.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. So talking about Tusker House a little bit more, I don't want to speak too much on it because you covered a lot, but the food and music was good. You spoke on the food. I just thought the music and the vibes in there were a lot of fun.
I don't remember the music.
It was. We watched it last night.
I don't remember the music.
You don't remember the music? It was like upbeat and fun. Characters were great. We had Mickey, Donald, Goofy, and Daisy. So definitely a different crowd. No Minnie. Got Daisy instead of Minnie. But Jackson was really happy with those characters. The funny thing about Jackson, and this happened our last trip too, is as soon as he got done hugging one, he literally was asking for the next character. He was like, he literally hugged Goofy and he's like, "Where's Donald? Where's Donald?" And it's like, dude, like, chill out, enjoy the moment with this character. But he's like always onto his next.
He just
one.
always like sees like character meet and greets as like a photo op instead of like needing to like talk to them and hang out and like chat with them. He's just like, all right, picture and move on to the next one.
Yeah, he loves Daisy though. Him and Daisy have some really good
loves
interactions.
Daisy.
Yeah.
food was really good. African French toast.
Yeah, you had...
Delicious.
I did have a bite of that. That was really good.
You had it on your plate.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it was on your plate.
I felt like I just had a bite of yours, but...
No, you showed it. We watched it last night.
Oh, now you're calling me out?
You showed it. You said, and the African French toast. And I said, oh my God, the African French toast. And you're like, yeah, I just said that.
That's funny.
I had ham and turkey sausage. All of it was delicious. I love a good carving station. They had African-inspired food, but we are more breakfast people than we are like brunch or lunch people.
Yeah.
So we didn't have any of the curry. I just really filled myself up on breakfast food. But they do have a lot of options. It reminds me of Boma, but not as like bouge as Boma.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. You also brought up something else. So we got to see our friends Trey and Katie there and their family. They're at Disney the same time as us. We didn't get to connect with them as much as we wanted to because we were both so busy. But when they came in, they had a late reservation. I think they came in at 10:30 was their reservation time or somewhere around there. Tusker House was already starting to transition over to lunch. So they didn't get any breakfast food, or I think they said they might have gotten like one or two things, but all that was left was lunch, even though they had a breakfast time reservation according to when they booked. When they got in, it was just basically lunch.
Oh, I don't remember that conversation.
Yeah, that's what Trey shared with me, and he was pretty upset about it. He's like, the food was still good, but like we paid for breakfast time, and that's what we were expecting, and we didn't have like any. He's like, there was like no breakfast food left.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it was like all starting to be switched over to lunch. Yeah. So here is where our philosophy at Disney changed a lot after breakfast. We caved and we bought lightning lanes day of.
Yep.
So the trip before this, well, 2 trips before this, we were like, we're only going to get it at Magic Kingdom and Hollywood Studios if we get lightning lanes, because those are the only parks we need it. Well, we got here in this one and the park was insane, and we ended up buying lightning lanes for almost every single day. We'll talk about that. It just was so busy that having 2 kids waiting in line was just not.
Well, it's also just that like Stella was so little. She's 12 weeks old. You're trying to not overheat her. You're trying to not keep her in the parks for as long as possible. You're trying to not stand out in those hot lines. Like kids that are like a little bit older, like you don't want them out either, but like she can't regulate her body temperature. She couldn't have water. She couldn't have snacks. It's like hard to like put a cooling towel on her because you don't know her like actual temperature. Like everything is just guessing and trying to do the best you can. And then I had to pump every 2 hours. Either that or end up with a wet shirt. So, I mean, it was what it was. Like, we just couldn't spend a lot of time, like, standing in lines. And we should have thought of that, but we didn't. Again, you know, if you think you know everything, you don't.
Yeah. So...
like, you think you plan the best, and it's just... something always happens. So we didn't end up buying lightning lanes. I think for every day, didn't we?
Pretty much every day. I think there might have been one day that we skipped it. But my suggestion is if you have kids, you're going to have to buy lightning lanes. Just do it. It's going to save you time, the hassle. It'll make your whole family happy. I think we could spend another episode one day going and deep diving into that. But we rode safaris after that. A lot of fun. When we got off, what did we get next?
We got ice cream.
Yeah.
And it was kind of early-ish in the morning. But I was under this whole philosophy this trip. I was like, I'm just going to get what I want. I want ice cream. I'm just going to get it. I don't care what time of day it is. I don't care how close to lunch it is. Like, I'm in Disney. I'm not going to like overstuff myself and like get stuff when I don't need it. But I was like, I want ice cream and it's hot. And we had breakfast like a little while ago. Like, we should just do it. So we did. And that was the only time we did it. And I was really proud of myself for being like, let's just do it. And we never did it again.
Yeah, no, I was really proud of you.
Yeah, it was good though. So I had a Mickey ice cream sandwich.
Same with Jack.
So good. And Jack had the same.
I had the Superior Mickey ice cream
Superior. Bar. Oh, get off that high horse.
It's true though.
It's not.
I'm just saying, if
everyone knows the real hero is the underdog, the ice cream sandwich.
No.
That's all your reply is? No.
Yeah, I don't have to say anymore. Like, Imagine being
No,
a
we have
world
Jack
champ and someone who's
Frost
not a
from-
world champ says that they're the best. And it's like,
No.
well, I already know you're not.
No,
so
no,
like,
no,
I
no.
don't need to bow down to this.
It's an
so.
underdog story. Anyway, Jack loved it, so that's what mattered.
He did love it. After that, we made our way over to Festival of Lion King. My parents came and joined us at that time. And also, Trey and Katie, we met up with them and watched the Festival of the Lion King as well. And Jack absolutely loved it.
He loved it this
You were
time.
you were unsure about how his reaction would be. We had the elephant section, so that was fun.
Yeah.
But he was up dancing.
Yeah, the last time we saw it, he was not a huge fan.
Yeah.
But he's older, and we were watching it on some live streams that we were watching on TV. So he was really happy with it. It was really nice to see. He was like dancing and moving around, so that was a lot of fun. Then we went on Dinosaur.
Yeah, our last.
It was our last time ever on Dinosaur.
And we did make it this time.
We did.
Yeah, what
We're
happens?
not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it.
What if we didn't make it?
I don't know. You said that on the vlog too, and I don't really understand.
I know,
that.
it gave you enough time to think about it today. We'd be like stuck in the Carnaceous period.
Excuse me?
The what? What did I say?
I don't know what you said, but I need you to say the word.
Cretaceous period. What is it?
Cretaceous.
Cretaceous. Crustaceos, crustaceans, croutons.
Remember when Jack would call your mustache pistachios?
He did call it. I forgot about that. He did, yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, we love Dinosaur. Sad to see it go. Happy to see what else is going to come in its place. That's my philosophy. I know we've talked about this. I think we talked about it a little bit last time we were talking about something similar, but I don't mind seeing rides go. I'm not, like, I am emotionally attached to like every ride at Disney, but I'm also happy to see what else is coming. Like, it is nice to see everything like constantly improving. Yeah. And like, just because I'm not, okay, like, I'm not happy to see things go, but I don't have any change over that. And it's weird because at everything else in life, I'm not like that. But for some reason with Disney, I think because I know that something like really awesome is going to come. There's new technology, there's new rides, Imagineers are thinking of new things. So like, I always know it's going to be something good.
Yeah, you're excited for like, it's like it's going to be something fresh and new.
Yeah,
so
something
it's like
new that we get to do. We get to show Jack, we get to show Stella.
new
like,
memories together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I can't change it. Like, what is being mad about it going to do? Nothing. I have enough to be mad about in life.
Yeah, like Splash Mountain.
I'm not mad about that. But I am happy to see what's going to come.
I'm excited for
I
Indiana Jones.
love the concept of Dino Land. I just don't think that like maybe the budget wasn't there to like make it what it should have been.
And it wasn't. It definitely wasn't.
So it kind of like lost its luster really early.
Yeah, it could have been better.
Could have been better. Could have been like expanded, improved on, upgraded, and just never was.
Yep. So here we are.
Here we are.
But I'm excited for Tropical Americas. I'm excited for
I am
Encanto.
so excited.
Yeah.
Encanto is
Family
such a good
magical.
movie.
Whoa.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. That's pretty much the end of our day. We we're leaving Animal Kingdom at that point. Next week's vlog, we will be headed over to Magic Kingdom, spending the night there, doing a lot of fun rides with Jack, doing some things like that, and then watching Starlight for the first time. It was going to be our first time we ever saw it, in our reactions, and it was incredible. So I'm excited to talk about all that next week. I'm really pumped about that one.
I'm kind of not.
Really?
I just remember not having a good night.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you were like, "Oh, let's go over here to this really cool spot," and then it was like 5 minutes before Starlight was supposed to happen, and then the really cool spot wasn't there, and then we ended up getting like some like crappy last minute spot.
I do remember that. That was not good.
I was not happy.
No, that was not good. We did get our spot was okay, but it was not the best. Well, it was not the best.
It was not great.
No, we'll talk about that next week. Though.
And we weren't even together. I was somewhere separate, and you and Jack were somewhere separate. We didn't even get to watch it together, technically.
Yeah, that was not great.
Yeah.
It was.
So you're like, I'm really looking forward to this. And I'm like, I'm not.
You're reminding me of like the actual night. This is how much you forget.
I have a lot of like disgruntled feelings about this night. It's okay though. It's still a good vlog.
Well, join us next week. We'll be talking about all that. You can hear all of Amanda's disgruntled thoughts.
I'll be sure to spell them properly in the show notes.
Yeah. But today we're going to be, if you want to catch more of this conversation, we're going to be heading over to our Patreon page and having our bonus show. We're going to be talking about non-Disney things we enjoyed when we lived in Florida. It's going to be a lot of fun. We lived there for several years.
And a lot of food talk.
A lot of food talk, probably. But a lot of things that we did down there that's just non-Disney related. So hop on over, become a patron, and check out that bonus show. And it's gonna be great. Amanda's. But that's it for this week's episode. Thank you guys for your support. And again, remember, you can support us by joining Patreon. Over there, you can support us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, literally all the places, TikTok. There's tons of places to join us and follow along. But that is it for today's episode. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next week.